Hi, it's Erin from Sie Macht Sewing Blog, and welcome to the very first work in progress. So what I'm going to do with these types of videos is post them on off weeks from my longer blog posts. And the idea for this type of video was kind of inspired by my like of behind the scenes content. Like, no matter what, I'm very curious and I like to understand how people do the things they do, what inspires them and what sort of obstacles they run into and how they solve problems. So I'm hoping you like that sort of stuff too. What you're going to see in these types of videos, they're going to be like two-parters. The first part will be little videos that I shoot kind of throughout my week or 2 weeks, just the stuff that I'm up to related to sewing and Sie Macht, and I'll edit all of those together, of course. And then the second part will be highlighting things I saw on social media, SEWCIAL social media, that I think are worth checking out. And the idea to highlight what other sewists are doing in the online space comes from my newsletter, where I used to have a section called the Notable 7, where I gave 7 links to cool things. But I thought it would be more fun to highlight other stuff of note more often than once a month. So there you go. Okay. Let's see what I got up to this week. It's Monday. It's really hot, like humid in the 80s, and I'm wearing my briar dress with the swans on it. The fabric is from Hearts, and I love this dress. Well, crap. I'm on my way to get my older son, Paul, from school. He's not feeling well. Apparently he's had a headache all day and has been down to the health room a few times, so he just needs to come home and rest. But this is my work time while Paul is at school. Paul goes to school all day. He's a 3rd grader, and my 4-year-old is at kindergarten, so I get 2 hours every weekday. Excuse me, I get 2 hours every weekday to work on Sie Macht stuff. And I have a post that needs to go up tomorrow, and I'm not done with it yet. And I really wanted to just like rock it out today during school for my little guy. But it's not happening the way I would like it to, so I'm gonna go get Paul and take him home, and then I'm gonna work at home. Of course I can work at home. I find that I get more done when I'm working away from home. I think that my mindset is such that when I'm at home, I kind of feel like I need to be doing home stuff, and I get distracted super easily. And when I'm at like a coffee shop or the library, I can just like put my head down and go. I've been like that since college, though. I would always go to like the darkest corner of the library and just like work for hours and then come home and be done with it. So that's the sitch right now. I'll report out later today to let you know how I did and how I was able to get that post done without too much drama. It's almost done. It's just, I've had a hard time writing like the intro, and I need to get all the images together for it. And I always think that's not going to take very much time, and it totally does. I don't know. I'm deluding myself. Today I'm wearing a Seamwork Oslo sweater in navy merino. I love this. It goes with everything. It's super soft. That's my me made for the day. And then I have a question for you guys. So I'm wearing this t-shirt. This is just a v-neck t-shirt from Target. It's got a little breast pocket. And it's like a stonewash knit, and I don't think it's stonewash after it's sewn. I think the fabric itself is actually like distressed, like stonewashed. If you guys have a lead on where I can get stonewash knit, let me know, because I really would like to make something out of it. Like, I think like a stonewash maxi dress or wrap dress would be really cool, because it's like a solid, but it's not totally a solid. Yeah. So anyway, I'll report out later today. My post is coming along nicely. It's a post about my technique for putting together PDF sewing patterns, which is to glue and fold. And I'm looking for a picture of school glue, like a free picture, a copyright free picture I can use. And I want to show you something that came up in my search. It really made me chuckle. I'm going to use this because it's a good picture, but look at the tags on it. I'm such a child. I'm finally cutting up my jumpsuit. Hooray! This is a linen rayon blend that's really nice, lightweight, good drape, and it's actually from Joann, believe it or not. Making stuff. I realized that I didn't show you the pattern that I'm cutting out, which seems kind of silly. So hold up for a second. It is the Riva jumpsuit from Fiber Mood. So that's what it's gonna look like. I'm doing a cropped length. There's like a little thumbnail of what it looks like. It looks to me very much like the Zadie jumpsuit that everyone has been sewing this summer. Okay, on to social media stuff of note. The first thing I have to share with you comes from the Craft Industry Alliance blog. They have an article that's all about IKEA hacks and different uses for IKEA furniture in craft rooms. And I had such good reaction to the blog post I did about using IKEA in my sewing room. I thought that you also might be interested in this article. The second thing I have is this brilliant, very low tech, very analog sewing hack that came up on a sewing Facebook group to which I belong. And I'd never thought of this before, but this is a way that you can set up drawing seam allowances around patterns for yourself. The third thing I have is this really cute collection of pinafores from Mood Fabric Store, and I think it is so cute for fall. Also, speaking of Mood, Mood is running a Halloween costume contest. They want people to hashtag MoodMadeCostume19, and when you do that on a post that shows off your costume you made with Mood fabric, you're eligible to win a $100 gift card to Mood, which is nothing to sneeze at. And finally, I have something that's not sewing related, but I thought it was just so cool. It really blew my mind that it was worth sharing. So Billie Eilish was on Saturday Night Live, I think like 2 Saturdays ago, and she performed Bad Guy. And in her performance of Bad Guy, there was this really cool optical illusion. And in the spirit of behind the scenes, I am sharing with you the behind the scenes video that shows how they put this illusion together, and it involves like a camera and a room that spins. It's even if you don't really know who Billie Eilish is or like get down with her music, it was really cool how they put this all together. So those are my social recommendations for you. And when you check out the blog post for this video on SEWCIAL.com, you'll have hyperlinks to everything. So go ahead and check that out if you're so inclined. Please let me know in comments what you think of this new type of video, and any questions maybe you'd like to have me answer. I think this is going to be really fun. I think it's going to help my productivity, actually, because I think it'll help me feel more accountable to you, to show you what I'm working on and what I'm thinking about, like the jumpsuit pattern that I showed you. I'm not sure I would have cut it out this week had I not wanted to share something sewing-ish with you, because we love sewing and we like to talk about sewing and we like to see what other people are sewing. Yeah, please let me know, and I will talk to you again in 2 weeks. Take care.